I have a couple of very important things that I need to say. I'm going to try to do this as fast as I can because you guys know me, I don't really know how to work this thing very well, but I try. Okay, first of all, I have a couple whistleblowers that need some help, and what I mean by help is I mean prayers, support, and voices. One of my victims has been completely silenced, not only by his representation, but the representation he's going up against. Please go to Charles's page. I'm going to leave a link for all of these whistleblowers below so that you guys can go and read their stories. These stories are heartbreaking, and they are serious, and these are real people that really need help. Charles just came out about a week and a half ago. His daughter was molested while attending a fitness gym and down in Arizona, and he is fighting to get justice for his daughter. I don't know if that's possible, seeming as though what this little girl went through. I spent a long time talking to Charles, and this family is devastated. Any support that you can give them will be great. They just need voices. They just need somebody to go to their page, listen to their stories, retweet them, pray for their daughter, and just be good people. That's what we need. These people need just support and love. So I will leave a link to Charles's page below. My next victim, her name is Tammy. She is fighting for her grandson right now. Her grandson was taken 3 years ago from her daughter. She's fighting to get him back from CPS. She's been fighting for 3 years. This little boy has been moved 4 times in the past 3 years. They have put him on different psychotropic drugs since he was 4 years old. She was also put into foster care when she was young and just wants her grandson with her. The things that CPS is doing to these families is absolutely atrocious, and it's not fair. And these families are not asking for much either. They're just asking for a little bit of support and a little bit of money to file paperwork. That's it. And just to speak to lawyers. These people are fighting CPS, and I don't know how many people out there that know how bad CPS is, but CPS is a joke. Child pedo services is what we like to call them at the Dragon's Den. These people steal children. These people child sex traffic kids. It's a fact. And I really hope that when the president gets reelected in 2020, and yes, he will be reelected, that he abolishes the Safe Family Act and stops medical kidnap immediately. These children are suffering, and it's a fact. I will leave a link to Tammy's GoFundMe below, and also to her story. My other dragon, Lisa, which is also a whistleblower and a victim of CPS, also needs some help. I will leave a link to her page. She is helping Tammy with paperwork also, because she had to fight to get her son back from CPS when he was medically kidnapped from her years ago. She is a whistleblower for El Pueblo. Her son was taken from her a long time ago and was put into a home. In this home, he was beaten, he was abused, he was starved, and the things that happened to her son, he will never recover from. She is fighting, and a whole bunch of other families are fighting down in Colorado right now for a grand jury. They are being stonewashed and stonewalled the whole way. Their children have been put through misery, have been falsely convicted of charges, just in hopes that these parents would go away. Unfortunately, that's not what happens with these parents, and Lisa will never stop fighting for her son. Unfortunately, Lisa can't even get on Twitter right now because Lisa needs a cord for her computer that she can't afford. I will leave a link to her page as well, so you can go there and listen to her story. These are real people, and I listen to their stories, and they need help. That's really all I want to say, because their pages will tell you everything that you need to know about these people, and they are absolutely amazing, just so you know. And about the accounts that we put out on the floor about 3 weeks ago when I did my last stream, I have some really bad news. Out of those 57 accounts that I put out that everybody went and helped us report it, and I want to say thank you so much for helping us report those accounts. That pay spin was opened hundreds of times, and those accounts were reported, and I thank you so much. Out of 57 of those accounts, only 5 of those accounts were taken down. That's an 8% effort on Jack's part to help us save the children and remove child porn from his platform. 8%. I'm not sure how you would feel if you dedicated 100% of your spare time when you're not with your own children and doing your own work and doing your jobs and doing whatever it is that you're doing, and you dedicate your time to saving children, and you get an 8% effort in return on their part. It's insufficient. I'm going to leave a link to that pay spin once again, and hope that Jack does a better job this time. But I doubt it. But we will never stop. And these accounts, most of them are minors, okay? The ones that Jack allows on this platform to be here while he endorses pedophilia at the same time and says we need to support pedophiles. Yeah, they're children, and he's not taking these accounts down. I'm not sure why. Especially when this is Human Trafficking Month. And they just put out a tweet today saying how they're fighting human trafficking and Twitter is against human trafficking. I find that very hard to believe when we directly hand them accounts that we know are committing illegal activity and trading child pornography, and saying that they have children that they can meet up with to have sexual encounters with online. If they are really against sex trafficking, I don't see why these accounts are still up. There's no excuse for this. So I'm going to put this pay spin back out on the floor. And just so you guys know, we have some trolls out there, and they're not just trolls. These are really bad people, okay, that are out there doxing dragons. They're stalking us, and they're also reporting our pedo report pay spins so that you guys cannot report these accounts and have them removed from the internet. Why anybody would want to stop us from stopping child porn distributors, I don't know. But if you see anybody out there posting personal information about dragons or anything like that, will you please direct message me those accounts immediately? Thank you. Also, last but not least, here's the good news. Our domain is purchased. It's thedragonsden.com, T-H-A, dragonsden.com. It's been officially purchased. Thank you, everybody, for your support. And the logo was picked out as well. We appreciate you guys helping us pick out our logo. You guys did amazing. Thank you. You guys picked my favorite one. And our PayPal is also up. It's attached to my profile. So anything that you put in there, that money will be recorded and documented every single month. And I will show you exactly where that money goes. All of that money will go to saving the children, stopping child porn, and helping our victims. That's it. It is on my profile, like I said, and I will also leave a link to it below. So if for some reason my victims, my whistleblowers, don't get any money, and I do, I can give them some. But we accept prayers too, you guys. So if all you guys can give us is prayers and support and go into these pages and listening to these guys' stories, that's all I really care about. All I care about is that you do the best that you can to be voices for these people, because they're doing the best they can, and we're doing the best they can to help us and to help them, but they need more help. That's all there is to it. So really, that's all I have to say. And I have all of this stuff threaded out already, so hopefully it won't take me too long to get this information out to you guys. And like always. God bless you, and I'm glad I didn't cry. That's awesome. And I will do the best I can to get this out as fast as possible. And if you guys have any questions about how to report these accounts, or if anybody out there needs help or anything like that, or wants to get in contact with any of these guys so that you can try to help them directly, direct message me and I will have them follow you. Remember, Lisa can't follow you because she can't be on Twitter right now. Her computer is down. But I'm usually around, so you can always direct message me and I will do what I can to get them a message. I really appreciate everybody taking the time to listen and to support us, and for doing what you can to give these people a voice. Thanks.